look at you, I'm going to drive, but I'll tell you what's on my mind. So I was thinking about my aunt. Her name is Dorit, and she's amazing. And I grew up in a different country, so I've only seen her like 3 times in my life, and definitely admire this woman. And we were somewhere, I think one of the first times that I'd met her, and her 4 grown kids were there. And every time one of her grown children would leave or come or go, the others would get up and hug him. And I remember thinking, wow, that's really beautiful. And I asked her, I said, Dorit, what's with this hugging thing? It's really nice. And she said, since my kids were young, I forced them. It was just like a family rule that if any time any member of our family came home or left the home, we'd all get up and hug each other. And I went, ding, I'm taking that one. And it doesn't work, 100%, but my kids know that if someone leaves the house, we all hug him goodbye, and if someone comes home, we all hug him goodbye, hello. And I see Danya in the morning. She's the older, I'm cool, I'm in middle school, and she'll come up to Solai every morning and say, Solai, give me a hug, I'm going to school. And I love that they do that, and I think, yes, this is a good parenting, testimony for me. And yeah, you can go. Okay. And then I remember we were in some Latin American country. I don't remember. I just remember they were speaking in Spanish. This is on our trip. And when we arrived, everyone in the house got off of their technology, came out of their rooms. Like, it was like, cockroaches coming out of the woodwork. Like, all these people, like, how many people live in this house? All these people kept coming out and greeting us and hugging us and kissing us and telling us hello. And then, everyone kind of went back to some of their activities. And then when we left, again, like, the whole village is here. And everyone came, and I thought, I really like that. And that's another thing I took with our kids is anytime someone enters our home, you get off the technology, you get off whatever you're doing, you come and greet that person and make them feel welcome in our home. And when they leave, you do the same. And I see it. I see it in our house, and it feels really good. I think that this last year, our first year in Israel, was very challenging. And there were a lot of moments that I thought, we are just not doing this parenting thing. We are really not doing this well. And there's a lot of breakdowns that we had this summer, mostly with Danya. But there were just so many low moments in our family life. And I was thinking, God, we suck. All the books I read and all the conscious parenting classes I taught and all this and shit, we don't know what the hell we're doing. And teenagers are, this teenage thing is beating us in the butt and acclimating back to Israel. And then I stop and I see all these gorgeous moments with my kids, and I think, yeah, we did great. We're doing great. I see how they share, they talk with us, they tell us their problems. It can't be perfect, but it's amazing. And as I was recording this, right before I turned on the video, I saw this old couple. Old, I'm talking like, I don't know how old they were. I don't want to say. They looked like a very old couple. And the man was walking a little bit ahead of the woman, and he's holding her hand, and she's kind of hobbling along. She's got a cane. And they just look so happy walking slowly to wherever they're going in the neighborhood. And I thought, I want that with my Kobe. I want us to grow old together and hobble around. Hopefully we'll be healthy and traveling like Carl Carlson at 81, who we met him on the trip. He was backpacking through Guatemala. But, even if we're not, I hope Kobe and I are together and we get to grow old together and slow down the pace and just get to wherever we're supposed to get to slowly. Oh, I love Kobe. It feels so wonderful to really be in my life, to be fully with my partner and want to be in this marriage with this remarkable man, to be in my home and want to be in my home. To be in Israel and not have wanderlust. I don't want to go anywhere. To be in my body. I don't want anyone else's body. I want my body. To be in my life. To be in, it's mine. And I'm really, really happy. Really happy. All right. Bye.